how you can use ClickFunnels, get started with it, and ultimately just kind of give you a little small crash course on what to do when you first get it. Because a lot of times people come into ClickFunnels and they don't really understand how to use it. They get really overwhelmed. So I kind of want to dumb this down a little bit, and we're going to build a simple opt-in form. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So if you don't have a ClickFunnels account, definitely click the link below so you can follow along, get a 2-week free trial, full, no limitations. You get to just use it and play around with it so you can kind of see what it can do. So what you want to do is when you log in, you're going to see your funnels here. And actually, let's actually go to the main dashboard. So on the main dashboard, there's like a little game that you can play, and you can kind of get familiar with the system if you want to do that. So you can click either play or resume playing if you already started playing. But the main thing here, we're just going to go to our funnel. So now you see the tab here. We can browse funnels, look at the contacts that have been opted into our different funnels. We can look at sales, and we can also buy funnels from the funnel marketplace. So let's go browse funnels here. You can see here that I have all my funnels listed. If you click add new, that will build a funnel for you. You can either select a template or you can use the classic funnel builder. Later on in this video, I'm going to use the classic funnel builder because the cookbook builder process has some issues where the funnels aren't working correctly all the time. So I kind of just want to limit that and just build out the funnel using the classic funnel builder. And I suggest you guys do that as well. So we're going to get into that, but I just want to give you guys a little overview of the back end. So you can see browse funnels, contacts, sales, funnel marketplace. You can actually build funnels from here too. So if you click build funnel or add new, it does the same thing. You can search for funnels from the search bar here. You can see your plan information here. I actually downgraded. I used to have the $297 plan. I just downgraded to the $97 a month plan, and the difference is the $97 per month is you get limited amount of contacts, you get limited amount of visits, or excuse me, you get unlimited contacts, but you get limited amount of visitors, you get limited pages, and you get limited funnels. Now the reason I did that is because I don't really use Actionetics, and Actionetics is the email provider that they have on ClickFunnels, where it's kind of like an autoresponder inside of it. I wasn't really using it, so I just downgraded to save me about $200. But it is a great service, and Backpack is the affiliate management system inside of ClickFunnels. So if you wanted to build out a product and have affiliates for that product, you would need Backpack, and that comes with the Edison Suite, which is the $297 per month plan. So the account is where you want to go to set up your account details. So you would go to account details. And here you can give so when you build up funnels, you have like a subdomain on the ClickFunnels account. So I can just put Jelani the marketer. So now every time I build out a funnel, it's going to say jelanithemarketer.clickfunnels.com unless I apply a domain to that funnel. So jelanithemarketer.clickfunnels.com, click save. So now that's saved. Here you can edit the your information. You can add a photo, edit your name, add your address, add your shirt size, change your password, your affiliate settings, etc. Account billing is where you would switch your accounts if you want to upgrade, downgrade. Personal page templates, so you can save templates inside of ClickFunnels. This is where they would lie. Digital assets is if you're trying to upload like a PDF file and you want to add that to a button. That's a little advanced, but there's articles in the ClickFunnels knowledge base that shows you how to do that. Integrations is how you can set up. So if we go to integrations here, this is where you set up your different integrations. So in this example, I have ActiveCampaign, HTML forms, Actionetics. I have 2 ActiveCampaign accounts actually. This is a page notifier, which is their equivalent to Proof. You could add different integrations like Twilio. So if you wanted to add a new integration, you would just click Add New. So if you, for example, had something like Aweber or Constant Contact, Drip, or ConvertKit or anything like that, you can quickly integrate those. You can also integrate your Facebook pages, Kajabi. There's all different things that you can integrate. So you just kind of look for whatever you're looking for, or you can just type just to see. So for example, if I want to type Twilio, I can just type Twilio, and then Twilio SMS will show up, and then I would just click integrate, and you would just enter your information. So you would enter your account SID, authorization token, and from phone number. Now again, the knowledge base, the ClickFunnels knowledge base is really knowledgeable and they have a lot of articles on how to set these different things up. And also, if you ever needed help, just reach out to the ClickFunnels support team, and they will be more than happy to help you set up your different problems that you have. If also here integration help docs, so you can get more help. Payment gateways is how you set up your payment gateways. So if you have Stripe account, that's what I recommend. That's what I use. I use Stripe to accept payments for the different things that I offer. And then you can see there's different ones like Infusionsoft, which I do not recommend. Infusionsoft is horrible. In my opinion, I think the program is archaic and it has so many issues with ClickFunnels in terms of integration, so I would not recommend that. Warrior Plus is great, JVZoo, everything else is great. The only issue is pretty much Infusionsoft. But yeah, so in my opinion, I think Stripe is the best and it's the easiest to set up, so I would set that up. And you can also just look at the help docs to do that. So outgoing SMTP is how you would set up your outgoing emails. So in my account I have SendGrid, and that's what I recommend for SMTP. They give a free trial, I believe, up to 20,000 emails sent, and then after that it's $10 a month, 40,000 emails per month sent. So that's a lot of emails, so you can just get the free trial and be good. And that's how you're able to send out like fulfillment emails via ClickFunnels. And if you have Actionetics, you would definitely need SendGrid. But if you don't have Actionetics, it's still good to implement that, because if you're using fulfillment emails, like I said, or any type of outgoing emails from the ClickFunnels system, you're going to need an SMTP. Again, they have all different articles on the side so that you can quickly find the information on how to integrate that. So yeah, and then domains is how you add different domains. You can add as many domains as you would like. And if you're new to ClickFunnels, you can get a free domain with ClickFunnels, so they'll purchase the first domain on your account for you. So if you're just getting started, you don't have a domain, you can just buy one from ClickFunnels and they'll set it up completely free, which is awesome, so you don't have to spend that extra money, especially if you're just getting started out. So you just add the domain. One thing about domains is you have to make sure that the CNAME, so wherever you're using, in my case, I use name.com and namecheap.com to buy my domains. So I would go on my DNS records, which is where the domain is hosted, and I would make sure that my CNAME for the root domain or the subdomain is pointing to target.clickfunnels.com. Now, if you don't know what that means, reach out to the ClickFunnels support team, because that is one thing that a lot of people get mixed up on, is like, how do I set up my domain? So that's one thing. If you're pretty techie, then you understand what I'm saying, is the CNAME has to point to target.clickfunnels.com for the root domain or for the subdomain, depending on what you're trying to do. But if you're not techie, then you definitely want to reach out to the ClickFunnels support team, and they would gladly help you with setting up your domain name. So that's one thing to remember. Global unsubscribe is where like you would look to see if people unsubscribe for your list, so you can see all these people unsubscribed from my list. And I believe that happened when I downgraded my account, actually, so that's okay. So now what we're going to do, since you saw all this, it's kind of like a mouthful, we're going to build out our first simple opt-in funnel. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to funnels, and we're going to use the classic funnel builder. Again, I could click build funnel, but I don't know if that pops up the screen. So let's refresh this really quickly. Let's go back. Let's go to browse funnels. And one thing about ClickFunnels is if you have an issue, you always want to clear your browser's cache. So like you just saw the CSS on that page mess up. Since I'm filming, I'm not going to do that, but after I'm done filming, I'm going to clear my browser's cache, because that will help pretty much any problem that you see on ClickFunnels. It happens because your cache is not cleared. So get familiar with that, clear your cache so that the system can reboot and kind of get the browser to understand what is happening. And I'm pretty sure that your problem will be resolved. And again, if it's not, then reach out to the ClickFunnels support team. So what we're going to do is click Add New. We're going to click Classic Funnel Builder, click Create New Funnel. And for this funnel, since it's going to be an opt-in funnel, we're just going to collect the emails. You can see here there's 3 options: collect emails, sell your product, or host a webinar. If you want to sell your product, then you would create a sales funnel essentially. If you want to host a webinar, you want to create a webinar funnel. Now, one thing that I will note in this video is that when you want to create a webinar funnel, you want to make sure that that funnel is created from scratch and not like you building out like an opt-in funnel then adding the webinar funnel later. you want to build out the webinar funnel first and then add the opt-in funnel after that, because the webinar funnels are they're one funnel type that has to be created from the actual starting point of the webinar funnel, if that makes sense. So we're going to collect emails, so we're going to click that, and we're just going to say demo opt-in, and this is very simple. It's very simple to do. It's just 2 pages essentially. It's the opt-in page where the person enters their email address, and then the thank you page. And they have a lot of different templates that you can choose from to get started. So you can choose a 2-step video opt-in. You can also, if you don't like these templates, you can also start from scratch. I really like this one. I like this one and this one. So I'm going to select this one. If you select template, it's going to apply it, and you can click preview. One thing that you can do though, you can see up here that there's different options. So you have opt-in, sales, webinar, membership, quick pop, miscellaneous. So you can see that if you click add new step, and I'll show you that in a second, but if you add new step, it gives you this blank templates, and you can choose which one you want. So for this purpose, we're going to click a super clean opt-in. So let's just say that we have the opt-in, and it's like get your free cheat sheet as the first opt-in step. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to click edit page, because we need to make sure that we have our integration set up. So if you're using an outside autoresponder like ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Aweber, ConvertKit, etc., you want to make sure that it's connected. So you want to go to settings, go to integrations, and you can see here it says not connected. So we want to connect the integration for our email autoresponder. So in my case it's ActiveCampaign, so I'm going to click ActiveCampaign. I'm going to add that person to a list, and then you can select the list. So for this example, let's just say demo list, and you can see that it turned green, and that means it's connected. Now here it's going to have a green check mark here, and that means it's connected as well, but none of these other options will have a green check mark. This is the only one that will have a green option check mark. So that's that. So one thing to keep in mind is this button here. It says submits the page. One mistake I see a lot of people doing is when they set the action, they set it to go to next step in URL. Now that's fine if you don't want to collect information, but if you're collecting anything like names, phone numbers, emails, anything like that, you have to have it set to submit order / submit form. This is the only way that Clickfunnels knows to collect this information to go into your autoresponder or go into the back-end system. Okay, so none of these will submit the form. Go to website URL, go to next step, that will not work. So if you're just trying to collect an email address, like in this example, then you want to make sure that it's set to submit order form. Now you can change the colors, and so if I wanted that bold text to be, I don't know, this blue, I can change it to that blue, and then you just click save, and that will save it. One thing that you want to keep in mind is you want to change the SEO metadata. So when you save the page for the first time, it's going to open up this page. You want to give your page a title, give it a description, give it a keyword, give it an author, and even give it a social image if you have one. You can also access that by going to SEO metadata from the settings, and that will pop up for you. So now that we have that, we're going to click save, and you can switch and toggle between mobile and desktop by just going here. So if you want to look how it looks on mobile, sometimes the pages don't look great mobile optimized. So one thing to keep in mind, this is just a quick tip, is you can clone sections and make certain sections specifically for mobile or desktop. So you saw I just cloned that section. What I'm going to do is go to settings here, and I'm going to click mobile only, and then now you can see that this is only here for that. And now I'm going to make this section desktop only. So now this is only desktop and this is only mobile. So then I can change. So for example, if I wanted the mobile text to be red instead of blue, you can see here that the desktop is that greenish blue color, and then the mobile is that red. So that's just a quick tip that you can kind of make your pages mobile optimized by duplicating and then just setting the option to mobile or desktop only. So let's go back here, and so now we're going to submit the page. Once the page submits, it's going to go to the thank you page, but we need to set up that thank you page. So let's go to the thank you page and select a template. So what you do is you want to go to settings, scroll down here, and before we scroll, actually, let's give this a domain. So let's say we didn't want the Jelani themarketer.clickfunnels.com domain. What we do is just select the domain from here. So if I went to my ecom apex domain, I can select that, and now it's going to say ecomapex.com instead of jelanithemarketer.com.clickfunnels.com. So let's turn this on to test mode by toggling on the test mode button, and then save and update settings. So now this funnel is in test mode. So if we wanted to actually take live orders, it's not going to work. So you can see here the name change, ecomapex.com/opt-in, blah, blah, blah. So to test your funnel, what you want to do is open up a window inside of incognito. Now, this is the proper way to test your funnel. In the editor, don't click preview to test it out. Test it inside of an incognito by going to this little arrow here and going to open new link in incognito window. And that will open up the funnel in incognito window, and then we can test it out. One thing you want to note is that when you're testing out your funnel multiple times, you want to use different email addresses, and if you don't have different email addresses, what you can do is add numbers to the end of this, and now treat it as a new email address, but it will still go to the regular email address. So let's download the free report. It's going to submit because we have it to submit, and you can see here it says warning, test mode enabled for funnel with Stripe. And make sure that it goes into the appropriate list by setting up the integration. And also just, this is a simple opt-in, so if you wanted to have a free report or something like that, you can send them via email. If you wanted to kind of do it a digital asset way, I recommend going to the knowledge base and learning how to do that, because that's a little advanced and I don't have enough time on this video to show you how to do that. But if you guys want a video like that, how to upload digital assets in ClickFunnels, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't got your free affiliate marketing training, definitely click the link below, because that will get you started with ClickFunnels as an affiliate marketer, and you can make up to $3,000 per month by just promoting ClickFunnels. And I know multiple people who are doing that. Definitely check out the interview I did with Greg Jeffries, and he talks all about being a ClickFunnels affiliate and how he's able to quit his 9-to-5 by just promoting ClickFunnels. So definitely grab that free training by clicking the link below. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe, because I have a lot of great content coming forward. And guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I hope this video was helpful for you if you're just starting out with ClickFunnels. Because I know it can be really daunting and kind of just overwhelming when you first get into the system, but once you understand it, once you learn it, it's a very simple system to use and very powerful system, if I must add, for multiple, if you're trying to sell something or just trying to get people on your list or trying to promote affiliate offers, etc. It's very powerful. So I hope this kind of gets you started. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
What's going on YouTube? Jelani from JelaniTheMarketer.com here, back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to build a sales funnel from complete scratch using a service called ClickFunnels. But before I do that, give me a subscribe if you are new to the channel, because I always post new content and relatable stuff related to affiliate marketing, digital marketing, drop shipping, stuff like that. So definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that alert button as well, so you know when I post a new video. Now, I'm assuming you're on this video because you want to learn how to build a sales funnel, meaning you want to learn how you can take your product, if it's a physical product, and put it online. Now, this service that I'm about to show you called ClickFunnels, if you don't have it yet, click the link below. You can get a 2-week free trial, so you can test it out and see if you like it and follow along with this video. Test it out and see if you like it and follow along with this video. But what I'm about to show you is how to take your product, if it's from a physical form, and put it online so that you can start making more money. I'm going to show you guys how to actually do upsells, one-time offers. Also, I'm going to show you guys downsells as well, and just building out the funnel from scratch so you guys can see what the power of what ClickFunnels can do for you. So if you're new, just stay tuned and get your free 2-week trial by clicking the link below, and then you can come back and follow along with this video. Now, what we're going to do here is, once you're signed in, we're going to go to build funnel, okay? And this is the ClickFunnels dashboard. Looks really sleek and clean. But we're gonna click on build funnel. And what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna click on, they give you a lot of different templates that you can use, but for my workflow, I just like using the classic funnel builder, which is basically saying I want to sell a product. So click on sell your product. And it's going to be sell your product. It's going to be a sales funnel. You can also choose a product launch or membership funnel as well. So we're going to do sales funnel. We're going to give our funnel a name. So we're going to say something like, all right. And then we're also going to give it a tag. So we'll just say YouTube. And we're going to click on build funnel. I think, oh, okay, that's why, okay. So it had two. So let's just put on this one. There we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to select the squeeze page. Now it gives you a squeeze page, a sales page, an order form, order confirmation, and thank you page. And when you see this little triangle here, that means that you need to select a template. And I'm going to show you guys how to edit all these templates. But they give you a lot of different templates to start off with. So like if you don't really have an idea or you are confused on what your look should be, you can get these templates for free and just scroll down and just find something that matches your particular niche or just particular product. So you can also hover over these different tabs here and you can see sales page, product launch form, order form. But since this is a squeeze page, it's giving us an opt-in. So let's just look at something like this. Actually, let's look at something like this, okay? It looks like a formula or like some type of makeup or something like that. So we can select that template. Let's just select all the templates for the different funnel steps. These are called funnel steps. You can see here funnel steps. These are the steps that the people are going to be taking. So you're going to send people to the squeeze page. Once they opt in, meaning they give us their email and name, they're going to go to the sales page where we're going to try to convince them to buy our product. And then they go to the order form, which is where they put in their information. And I'm going to show you guys how to add new steps. So like if you want to do an upsell or a downsell, depending on what you're selling, you can do that as well. But before we do that, let's just set up the sales page. So let's look at the sales page. These are the templates that we have. So let's just look at a few sales pages. So let's just select that one. And then we're going to go to the order form step now. So this process is really simple. All we're doing is just selecting templates, and then we're just going to edit them, right? We're going to change them, change the fonts, change the color schemes, so that it matches what we're actually selling. And we're just selecting all the different templates that they provide to us. So I like this one. Again, we can always change this out. We're just going to make this quick so we're not spending too much time just looking at templates. And then we're going to go to the order confirmation page and select a order confirmation template. And the good thing about these templates is they're already configured, so it goes to the next step, meaning you don't really have to do anything besides add the products. Let me show you guys how to do that. So once you add the product, it automatically will go to the order confirmation page, and vice versa. Like once you go to the squeeze page, it goes to the sales page, and then the sales page will go to the order form. So that's really nice that we don't really have to do anything about setting that up. I like this one just because it kind of matches what we're doing. You don't really need a thank you page. You can have a thank you page if you want to. The order confirmation page is where the person sees what they bought, and the thank you page is more so like just saying more, like giving them more information, basically. Not necessarily showing them what they bought or like what their order details were. That's where the order confirmation page comes in. So just keep that in mind. Where the thank you page is more about giving more information. So if you have a membership area or something like that, you can give them more details about that or anything like that. So we don't really need one. We can just select this one just because Alright, so we got our templates. Now what I want to show you guys is how to edit the template itself. So let's go into one of these funnel steps. So let's just select this one, this squeeze page. And let's click on edit page, okay? And this is where we're able to open up the editor, which is going to allow us to edit different things, edit out the logo, edit out everything else, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is let's just see if we can edit this logo here. So this is a image element, and you can add different elements by just clicking on this plus icon, and this will pop up where you can add a headline, subheadline, paragraph, a list, different things that you can add in terms of elements. But make it required or not required, and you can do that for each of these elements. So you can make the name required, not required. The email address is the only one that has to stay required, because that's how we that's how ClickFunnels gets the information. But aside from that, you can change everything else out. So again, you can change out all these images, change out the color. So let me show you how to change the color. So if you hover over to the orange area again, you can change the text color to something else, and then you can change the bold color as well to something else. So say for example, if I wanted this to say free shipping and I wanted this to be orange, I could just change this to, and then I'll change to orange. Free shipping, we can't wait for you to try our product. So you can do that for all these different texts, and then again you can change out the image, make these hyperlinked. But yeah, so it's really simple. So once someone submits the page, and this is what you always want to keep it as, if you're trying to collect information, you always want it to be submits the page. So if you hover over this button and go to the orange area and click on set action, you'll be able to change different actions for the button. So you can submit order / submit form, and this happens for, you want to select this for when you're submitting orders and when you're submitting a form. This opens the pop-up, so if you wanted this to open the pop-up, and then you can show the pop-up and then edit the pop-up. But again, for submitting information, collecting information, it always should be submit order / form. You can do Facebook opt-ins, you can do go to website URL, so if you want to go to a other destination, you can do that. The go to next step in funnel is kind of, not, I won't say useless, but it's basically like if you're trying to go, or if you have a, like for example, the next step, like if you have a sales page that doesn't collect information, it's just showing information, you can go to the next step in funnel, right? Because you're not submitting the form, you're just showing them information, trying to get the support team. If you're confused, they do have a really comprehensive help documentation in regards to this. But if it's still not clear to you, always reach out to the support, because they're really helpful in terms of helping you get where you need to be. So definitely do that. You want to always make sure that your integration is on. So for example, if I want to select this demo list that I have set up, I don't know where it is. I might have deleted it. So let's just select this one for now. You will see it says connected, and then you'll be good to go. So whenever someone opts in here, it's going to go to that list. Okay, so you can also change out the SEO metadata, so you can change the title, description, and you can also do some custom CSS and tracking code stuff. Change the background color if you want to like a more universal thing. Doesn't matter. Alright, so that's pretty much how you edit it. It's very simple. And then you would do that for all the funnel steps that you have the template. You know, take your time. One thing I didn't show you is like if you want to change out the header color here, hover over to the green area, which is a section, and you click on the settings icon, and then you'll be able to change the background color to something different than what it is. So whatever you want, you can do that as well, and that's the same for this area as well. You could change out that color to whatever you want. Okay, so you're not you could do pretty much whatever you want. You're not like limited in terms of customization, which is really, really nice. And it's super easy to just change things and just select a template, change it out, and go. Especially if you're new and you're not really familiar with sales funnels or ClickFunnels, you can just select a template, change it out to what you want, and then just go and learn as you go, right? Alright, so now we got that. We've done the same thing for the squeeze page. You do the same thing up, and B, they're just really their UI is great, and it just makes sense. Okay, like everything else, in my opinion, it's very complicated, and like for example, Infusionsoft makes things so complicated for no reason at all. So if you're new, just do Stripe, and there's documentation on that as well. It's very simple. All you have to do is click Add New Integration, select Stripe, make sure you're signed in to Stripe. If you don't have a Stripe account, create a Stripe account, and then connect the two, and it's that easy. So once you have done that, you want to click on the order form funnel step, go to products here, which is a tab, and then you'll be able to add a product. So you click on add product, and then we can start adding a product. So we can say test product, right? And then select the Stripe account. The price can be $5, whatever price you want. It has to be more than so it has to be $1, at least $1. Can't be like 25 cents or 50 cents or anything like that. So you do $5, and then you can say price. Make sure you have the correct currency, but the price display on order form is something like, if you want to change, like if you don't want to show $5, you want to show something like just pay shipping or something like that, right? Then it'll only say just pay shipping. It won't say the $5 price mark. So you can say just pay shipping, only $5, right? So then people know that it's only $5, but you're just paying shipping instead of just the $5 amount. And then a one-time product is just a one-time product, right? They're not buying a subscription. Now, subscriptions, you can do subscriptions inside of ClickFunnels. You have to set it up inside of Stripe, so you definitely want to go to help.clickfunnels.com and type in Stripe subscriptions, and then you should get an article that will teach you how to do that. It's fairly simple, but again, if you're frustrated or you just don't follow along well, just reach out to the help support team, and they'll definitely get you squared away. Okay, so you want to go to one-time integration for this example. You can give it a product description, so test product, whatever, right? You can also add product limiters. That's a little advanced, so I'm not going to go over that, but it's simple. This video is more about setting up the funnel itself rather than setting like features for the funnel. But you can have product quantity limiters. Alright, so then once we're done with that, that's pretty much it. You can set up a fulfillment email, so you can say thank you for your purchase, access your purchase here. Thing about this is it does not allow you to get order confirmation, so you can't send the order confirmation here. So what you could do is send them to the thank you page, and then on the thank you page, link them back to the order confirmation page. But if you don't want a fulfillment email sent out, all you have to do is erase the subject headline, and it will not send out, okay? Email integration is similar to the integration that we did on the squeeze page. However, this is for specific products. So if someone buys product A but not product B, you can add them to specific lists based on what they bought. You can also do that in Smart List, but that's a little advanced, so I'm not going to go over that as well. But you can do that. You have the option. You can also set up shipping fulfillment options. So for right now, I only have Kunaki, which I never used, Delivered I never used, but you can also integrate with Shipping Station, and this is for the affiliate area. If you're interested about affiliate area, I do have a video about setting up Backpack, which is ClickFunnels affiliate program, where you can actually have affiliates that are promoting your products. Alright, so once you're done with that, you just click on Create Product, but incognito window. I always test out funnels in incognito windows because no cache is present and you're able to really test it out to see if it works. So let's test this out and hopefully it works. So we're going to start at the squeeze page. So what's your name? I'm going to give my name, Jelani Abdul Salam. What's my phone number? We'll just add that number. And then what's your best email address? We can say JelaniTestmail@gmail.com. And then click on Change Your Life Today. Now this is going to bring us to the next page, which is the sales page. We didn't edit this, but again, you can edit this to whatever way you want. Actually, there's actually something that we need to go back actually. So let's redo this, okay? So this sales page is actually, it seems that for some reason, this sales page looks like it is a one-time offer funnel step, which is weird. So all I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how to do this really quickly, is delete this because we don't need this. And then what we do is just change this out to go to the next step in funnel. Let's just say that this is a sales page that's showing, hey, like buy our product, blah, 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 right? So let's click on save. And what this is going to do, it's going to bring us to the next page in the funnel step. So let's exit out of here. So technically this template that we selected was not the right template, basically. That template seemed to be an OTO template instead of a sales page template, which is fine. It doesn't really matter because you're just changing out the things anyway. So let's try that again. So let's open this up in an incognito window. And this is actually good because when you're testing out your funnels, I'm going to show you guys a trick to test out your funnels correctly. When you're testing out your funnels, always make sure that you're using a unique that here. and then we're gonna click on complete order. So this is the upsell, and it's gonna bring us to the order confirmation page. So if we click on yes, I want this deal, it's gonna add this to our product, and if we say no, it's still gonna take us to the order confirmation page. So depending on, it doesn't matter what you pick on or select. So if you select this, it's gonna add the $5 product to our order. If we select this, it's gonna just bring us to the order confirmation page. In any event, they're both gonna bring us to the order confirmation page. So let's just say that we want this deal. It's gonna say working. And then you can see here that on the order confirmation page, I have my test product, September edition, $5. And then I have my test upsell one, $5, right? So that's what I bought. So it's very simple to set up the sales funnel. Obviously this video is a little longer just because I wanted to show you the steps and just give you some tips and techniques. But the idea here is to sign up for ClickFunnels by clicking the link below, get your 2-week free trial, and then just test out the funnels. Just test it out, get some templates going, see how it works in terms of functionality, see how it works for your business, or if you don't have a business yet, see how it could work for a potential idea that you may have. It's all about getting in the zone and just working the kinks out, right? Working out what you don't know so that you can know it, can get better at it, and ultimately just crush it with ClickFunnels. Because it's so easy to create a sales funnel. You can do this easily in 15 minutes. Obviously, I said I extended the video a little longer so I can teach you guys some things and some tips. But you can do this in 15 minutes, set it up, and start selling things online really quickly. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and hit that alert button as well, because I'm always posting new videos. Thank you guys so much. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. See you guys later. Bye.